In 1962, I was born in Mount Kisco, New York, to a young mother. She was originally from North Carolina. She was too young to rear my sister and I, so she took me back to North Carolina, where her older sister raised me. This was in the 60s. North Carolina at that time was segregated. Blacks were treated as second-class citizens. There were separate water fountains. If we went to the doctor, the whites went in one door, the blacks went in the next door. Times were tough. Segregation and sharecropping was what my family knew. In fact, my grandmother, mother, and father, aunts, uncles, a lot of them had been sharecroppers, or were still sharecroppers as I was growing up. 50 years later, by the grace of God, I was able to rise from all of that to become an ordained minister, a licensed attorney, an author, an activist, and to fight for something that is very dear to me, and that's justice. You don't grow up the way I grew up and see the things that I saw, and justice not be a big part of who you are. A lot of people don't know what justice means. For me, justice is a biblical concept. Humans didn't create the concept of justice. Justice, simply defined, is protecting and defending the weak and vulnerable, fighting for the weak and vulnerable. Oftentimes that fight results in protest. Other times that fight results in lobbying. Still other times that fight occurs inside courtrooms. And that's where Corbett and Corbett comes in. We take the fight for justice inside the courtrooms. We fight for our personal injury clients when they're injured at no fault of their own. Sometimes we're able to get them good settlements. Other times, again, we have to take the fight inside the courtroom, which we enjoy doing. We also fight for those who've been accused of crimes. And that fight occurs inside the courtroom as well. Because it's in the courtroom that we defend the rights of the accused. In other words, we fight for justice, even for those who are accused of crimes. They have certain constitutional rights, and we fight to defend those rights. A part of our firm also involves representing those who are in the midst of divorces or fighting for custody of a child. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or family law, for us, it is a fight of justice. And because of my background, it's a fight that I take personal.